Hey writer friends, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I will be sharing with you my Camp NaNoWriMo plans, plus 5 tips to win. If you're new here, my name is Holly. I'm a writer aspiring to be a published author. If you haven't already, please give this video a big thumbs up and click subscribe to support my channel and ring that bell so you don't miss any videos. So it is Camp NaNoWriMo. I cannot believe that summer is here. It is almost July, so that's why I've got my shades on. I've got my little beachy top on because we are cruising here today. So I wanted to update you guys on what's going on with my writer life and what I'll be working on for Camp NaNoWriMo, as well as share 5 tips to succeed whether you are writing or editing. So if you guys don't know, I was trying to rewrite A Bargo's Riddle, my middle grade fantasy, and I had to give myself a new goal because my original goal was to finish by the end of May. And that was going to make me write 2K words a day, which definitely did not happen in between my cat going into surgery and getting married, and then just that's already hard enough to do already. But June, I was determined and I was like, I am going to finish this. I want this to be in the hands of beta readers and I want to get things moving with my timeline, so I need to get this manuscript done. So I gave myself a new deadline to finish this on June 14th, which was a week ago. Oh my goodness, it feels, yeah, what? I'm just looking at the calendar right now. It feels like so much longer ago. That was not a week ago. Oh my gosh. I'm just like floored right now. Time is flying, you guys. So I wanted to get this done June 14th. And by the time that Friday, the 12th rolled around, I had 17K left to write. And I was like, this is not gonna happen. I want it to happen, but I don't know if it's gonna happen, you guys. It happened. I did a 10K day on Saturday the 13th, and then on Sunday the 14th, I wrote the final 7K. So it is in the hands of beta readers and critique partners right now, and they are enjoying it so much, and so I'm so excited to get their feedback and to make A Bargo's Riddle even stronger. So because I gave my beta readers my manuscript on the 14th, I want to give them a month's time to go through that. And I usually give, whenever I go through beta feedback, I usually give them a month. And so that would mean I would receive feedback on July 12th. And so I'm like, what am I gonna do for Camp NaNoWriMo? Because I'm gonna get feedback almost halfway through the month, which is like, not good if you're trying to like hit a goal. But I realized that that works out perfectly for me. So this is the plan that I have for myself. For the beginning of July, while I'm waiting for all of the feedback to come in, I am going to be, number 1, revising and rewriting my synopsis, because my original synopsis that I wrote was for the old manuscript when it was young adult and had a completely different plot. And now I have changed so much and it's a middle grade, and so I need to rewrite the synopsis. So that will be fun. It'll kind of be good because I already have like a basic template already from the old draft. So it shouldn't be as dreaded as it usually is for me. Now, as far as the query letter, I actually have revised that to reflect the new manuscript because JL, my kind of unofficial mentor who wanted to look at the first 50 pages once I rewrote it and kind of help guide me through this rewrite, kind of unofficially, she also asked for the query letter. So really quick before I sent her the first 50 pages, I revised the query letter to reflect it as a middle grade and sent that off to her. And then I did look at it, kind of tweaked a couple things, and then I'm super excited because this is like the fun part, is I am going to start crafting my agent list. If you haven't seen my video about why I stopped querying that I came out with earlier in the month, I will link that down below, but that talked all about why I stopped querying my old manuscript, the Celestial Code, and stopped sending out new queries. Now, I still have some queries out there in the queryverse, as I call it, but I am looking to move forward with A Bargo's Riddle as the new manuscript that I am looking to query. And you guys, I am moving fast here because, you know, this is the 5th draft. Yes, I've rewritten it, but this is the 5th draft of this manuscript, and I feel like, you know, I can just go right into querying pretty soon. Now, once I get all of the feedback from my beta readers and critique partners. And I'm hoping too that I will get some of this feedback a little bit sooner. So I know there's some of my friends are a little bit faster readers, so I might get their feedback a little bit sooner. And if that comes in, like usually I like to wait for everyone's feedback, but if I'm done with my query list, done rewriting the synopsis, and it's not June 12th yet, I'm going to start implementing some of that feedback and then as it comes in. So that'll kind of set me up for success and give me some efficiency in getting this revision done. So once I completely go through all of the beta feedback, so that's gonna be my goal for Camp NaNoWriMo. But ideally, in August, I will do line edits, and those are my favorite things to do. So I'm really excited about kind of finishing the developmental edits with this round of beta feedback, then go into line edits. And then I'm hoping either the end of August or beginning of September that I will start querying a Bargles riddle, which is so exciting. So you guys are getting a bonus. You're getting like my Camp Nano plans and beyond. Now, before we dive into my top 5 Camp NaNoWriMo tips, please let me know in the comments down below what your plans are for Camp NaNoWriMo. I want to cheer you on. I know that there's also some groups, kind of like the camp cabins that you can join on the NaNoWriMo website. I am a part of one of my friends' groups, but there are so many groups you can make your own. You can try to find ones that other people are doing and join those. So that's super, super fun as well. So tip number 1 is to attend live streams and live write-ins. So I know some people are like, I hate them, I don't like to do them, I get stressed, but here's a thing that you can do for these live streams. So if you do love live streams, it's a great way to have some accountability. You can write with people, you feel motivated because you're sitting down and writing for a certain length of time, and then you get a break and get to chill and hang with friends and say your success for how many words that you wrote or how many pages you edited in that time frame. But if you're stressed from all of that stuff, you can still pull up the live stream and use it as accountability. You don't have to even post in the comments. You can be a lurker. There are so many live streams that both I've started and that I've attended where there are less people chatting than there are viewers, and that's because some people, you know, don't want to talk, and that's totally okay. So if you feel stressed with posting like, oh, I'm so slow, I only wrote like 100 words in an hour, don't post about it. Just motivate yourself and use that time as accountability. Speaking of which, I am doing a live write-in this Friday, June 26th at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time with my good friend Len Woolston. We are going to be doing Camp Nano prep, but if you're not participating in Camp NaNoWriMo or you just want to find other ways to be productive, you can use this live stream to be productive. Whatever you need to feel like you're prepared for the month, or if you're still in the middle of finishing up any of your June goals, you can use this live stream to get that done too. You can set a reminder for yourself to attend the live stream, so I will link that down below, and I'm so excited. I hope you guys join me. Tip number 2 is to tell others what your goal is. I'm coming on here telling you guys my plans for Camp NaNoWriMo. You guys are gonna hold me accountable, and that is great. So I recommend you do that whether you have an AuthorTube channel or any social media. You can post it on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, your website, to your newsletter subscribers, whatever you wanna do to get the word out there that this is your goal and this is what you want to achieve. And if you're not big on social media and you need some more in-person accountability, tell a friend, whether that's a writer friend or a non-writer friend or family member, just someone who can check up on you and be like, hey, how's that going? It's just a great way to boost your motivation to hit your goal. Tip number 3 is to give yourself a plan for the rest of the year. So as you already heard, I have a timeline for myself past Camp NaNoWriMo. I want to start querying by the beginning of September. And the reason I want to do this is because I want to get this manuscript done and so that I can move on and start focusing on outlining for NaNoWriMo. So if you give yourself some goals, some deadlines, a timeline of when you want to get things done, it's going to help motivate you, because you're going to be like, hey, I want to get this draft done, you know, at the end of July because this and this and this, or I want to finish editing it so then I can get this done and focus on a new manuscript come November. Tip number 4, you can change your goal. So just like my self-made goal for myself was to finish a Bargles riddle by the end of May, and then that didn't happen, and then I gave myself a new goal and a new deadline. So you can still do that for yourself for Camp NaNoWriMo too. You can even change your goal, which is awesome. You can be halfway through the month and realize that like, this isn't gonna happen, kind of like I did, and just change it so you can still set yourself up for success. And lastly, tip number 5 is to show yourself visual progress. So when using the NaNoWriMo / Camp NaNoWriMo site, you have the bar graph, but that is only for words right now. I don't know if they're gonna come out with some big announcement like at the end of June or something saying that, hey, you can track words edited or pages written or pages edited. But right now it's just word count. So you can show how many words you've edited in the tracker, but I like to use other methods. So I've been using like a calendar system where I'm writing down how many words I've written. Usually when I edit, I like to track pages, so I'll do pages edited, but there are so many other websites you can use, such as My Write Club, but you just want to look up any visual tracking systems, any graphs that you can use when you put in what you did for the day, and you can see your progress, because that's gonna help motivate you and keep you going. All right, you guys, so that's it for this video. I am so excited for Camp NaNoWriMo, so thank you for watching. I hope you found these tips helpful and that you're excited for me as I'm carrying on with hopefully querying a new manuscript. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.